Hey guys, Zoidbergenstein here. After my last solo pubbing tutorial, someone asked if we could do a max video. Now, I will never actually play max solo. I just think it's a waste of resources. I'd rather grab a medic and go heal myself and shoot stuff. So I've actually grabbed Genseric to do this video with me. The best thing you can do if you feel like playing max is sit in your spawn that max and say, hey guys, I'm on a max. Is there anyone who can come repair me as an engineer? More often than not, you'll find someone who's absolutely willing to do it because repairing to max is actually fairly good experience. So that's what we've tried to recreate with this video. Instead of being a solo pub like I normally do, this is just a general pub scenario, so hopefully you guys can get a feel for how I play max. The majority of times when I'm defending in a biolab, I'm going to come out this exit and go towards this C point. It provides a lot more cover than when you're pushing towards A, and I've got the option of either going into C, which I'm going to do here, or going all the way around and trying to set up a flank. In this scenario, I see that there are a lot of guys in here, and I'm a max, so I want to go. As soon as I hit that 50% HP mark, I'm going to back. That 50% mark is where you think to yourself, alright, I could really be insta-gibbed very easily, so I fall back, I wait to get some repairs, and then I'm going to push back in. Your job as a max should be to stay alive. You do so much damage and you can take so much damage that as long as you're alive, you're going to be racking up kills. So I play very cautiously here. I check my corners, I move into the next building, I move quickly to make sure that there's no C4, and I'll eat that Betty because I can wear flak. Now I see a kill here and I grab it, I turn left, make sure there's no one out there to C4 or rocket me, and then I decide, you know what, that's a dangerous position for a max. Lots of people are coming up there, lots of rocket spam, even Daltons, Mossies can come in there and shoot at me, so I'm going to back out to Big Stairs, which is one of my favorite places to camp. Couple guys in here. As a max, you can see what I really mean here. You can put out so much damage. When I see three guys like this, all I think are, oh, this is easy kills. I catch the heavy in his reload where he can't do anything to me, and then three guys are instantly dropped. In a pub scenario, maxes have very few weaknesses. You're basically looking at explosives. So you've got your rocket launchers, your anti-vehicle grenades, and your C4. Those are really the only things that you need to be afraid of. So when you see a long hallway like this, where the other team can spam grenades or spam rockets, you don't want to position yourself here. I'm going to come and pick up these kills, and then I'm going to jump down. This hallway is a great area. Even if you're not playing max, you should become very familiar with this hallway in a biolab. It allows you to move around for a great flank on Crescent Room, and provides you a lot of safety instead of having to cross that very dangerous, very crossfire-prone bridge. As I enter Crescent Room, I see that there's a max who's stuck in that jump pad. I've got other maxes that have his attention, so I'm just going to throw as many bullets towards that max as possible. When you're playing Mercy Max especially, you do so much damage that as long as you're shooting at a target, there's a very good chance you're going to get the kill. Now, I notice that my engineer is dead. I've got two options here. I can go figure out what killed him, very possibly C4 or a heavy with a rocket launcher, which is my weakness as a max, or I can run away. Since I can't revive him, I'm going to go ahead and run and set up another scenario. Here, you see that I've dropped below 50% HP, so I do what I do on my pub max all the time. I run back to spawn. This is your best shot of finding an engineer if you're not playing one. Anytime you take that damage, immediately head back to spawn and hope that you have an engineer there. It's also a good idea to hit V3 and ask for an engineer because there's a good chance that someone who's just spawning as a medic or a heavy will be able to switch over to engineer and hopefully repair you. In that situation, you can also see why I run charge over lockdown. The biggest problem with lockdown right now is it's too slow. If I'm locked down, someone can toss C4 on me and get that kill, specifically a light assault. Or they can shoot me with rockets, they can toss those AV grenades. It really opens me up to the weaknesses of the max. When I'm running charge, on the other hand, I can be very aggressive, I can go in, get a couple kills, and then once I take the damage, I can run back out. Again, you can use charge to travel across the map just a little bit quicker. There are dangerous areas, like that top part where light assaults like to sit and chuck C4, so when I'm in one of those, I can charge out of them. With max charge, you can generally regenerate it fast enough that by the time you need it again, you have it. One of the last things we're going to look at with max today is knowing your limits. In this situation, I see that there are only 5 guys in that room and I'm getting repairs. Now if I turn and run, I'm going to expose my engineer, he's going to die, and I'm probably going to die as well. So I'm going to hold my ground and know that a max can win a 5v1 very easily. Fortunately, I end up clearing that room, I get repaired to full, and now we've got a reset, so I'm back up to full strength, and I can hold this corner. This is actually one of the reasons why I don't enjoy playing max in pub scenarios. At this point, I'm throwing bullets outside hoping to get a kill. They're throwing spam inside hoping to weaken me and get a push inside. And it really becomes less about playing and more about just hoping some random event turns out well. Well guys, that's going to do it for today's solo pub tutorial. There are two important things to remember from this episode. One is ask for an engineer before you push out. Having an engineer on your max makes such a huge difference. You're not going to have to spend 30 seconds spamming V3, V3, V3. You can have someone constantly repair you, you can go out, and you can really be more effective. The second thing is, when you are out there, stay alive. If you have less than 50% HP, don't push aggressively. Go back, wait for repairs. Even if you have to sit and spawn for a couple minutes, you'll end up saving your max, pushing out, and getting a lot more kills that way. So, like always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow my Twitter, and if you're new to PlanetSide, use that recruiter code that I put down there in the comments. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.